do a lot more of the sets than we've already done, right? A lot of the control, that kind of stuff. We'll do a couple of finishes on our feet, do a couple of finishes on the mat, and then we'll do some shot recovery. We'll do straight shot. Okay? You all cool with that? I'm gonna have their stuff as well, so I'll kick it off, and then I'll let them kind of show something cool. Is that cool? Good? All right, we're gonna start with high single. Hey, we're gonna start with our high single. I'm sure Dom showed you guys a snatch from this drag, right? Probably showed you here. Hey, no, no, we're standing, right? Okay? We're gonna did he show you the finisher here? No? Okay. So when we get to our high single, okay, biggest thing that I think, okay, is gonna be how we get this tight into our arm thing. Okay, I don't want this really loose. I don't want to grab it, right? I want it very tight. But what Dom always says, I want to think about like a pledge of allegiance, right? All the way under. Obviously, my heart's on this side, but I want it all the way up to my far flank. Okay, a couple different finishes. Number one, nice easy one. Right, I've been showing this, it kind of works. I think it works really well. We're going right above the knee. Okay, we just make a little knee hook. I'm gonna back step, I'm gonna bow. Okay, I back step with my right foot. I bow, I sit him to his butt. Okay, pretty nice and simple. Okay, so for the sake of this drill, what we're gonna do is we're gonna catch, we're gonna roll, we're gonna go to our high single. We're gonna get to this ankle. I have this really tight. Okay, now all I'm gonna be doing, go to the knee, back step, I bow, sits to his butt. Okay? Any questions on that one? No? All right, we're gonna start out nice and slow. Okay, with this one, catch, roll, back, a high single, and then do it. 1, 2. This one's for people like me, right, who wrestle people like him. What do you see? What's the difference? Height, right? Thanks. Okay, so I'm always the short guy. Okay, so like I wrestled yesterday, dude I wrestled with probably his height. I didn't get into a single up in the air, but if I had, I'd have to do this finish. Okay, so when I get to my high single, if I wrestle someone tall, he's probably gonna be pushing up on my shoulders, right, keeping me away, right? So one, if I can't sit him, I want to back trip. Okay, I always say back trip. I never like to trip in front. For 2 reasons. I was always taught, 1, he sees my foot, he can hop over, and 2, if I try to kick up really high, sometimes you get people that are kind of funky, and they'll just reach down and grab my foot, right? And this looks cool for the crowd, but this really isn't cool, right? I have his leg up, I don't want him to have mine, right? So what I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna add 2 steps for you. We're gonna add in, they're gonna be pushing you away, and they're gonna be fighting your hands, okay, to here. So if he's pushing me away, right, I'm going to take my hand, I'm just going to smack it off, and I'm going to catch it, right? See how I have his hand? This hand. If he's pushing me away, I'm not going to be able to just reach in and kick, right? I'm just going to smack it down, catch. Now what I'm going to do with my right hand, I'm thinking about putting my elbow crease in his knee crease. So I go to his elbow crease. Now with my left hand, I'm going to slide it up a little bit. See, I'm down by his sock. I'm going to meet him in the middle. I don't want to go all the way to his knee because now it bends and he puts weight into it, it gets heavy. So I'm going to be here. I find his hand down. I go to his knee crease. I'm going to climb this leg just a little bit. All I need to do is get from his like sock heel right to the bottom where his knee pad is. Okay? Now whenever I go in back trip, I can reach way further. Okay? Because number 1, he's pushing me away. My little legs are not reaching that. Okay, I bring it down, climb, back trip. When I do this, I'm not kicking, okay, and I'm not doing it to where I fall, right? I just go, I bring my hips in, I raise my arms up, right? I take a big step, I follow him down. Got that? Any questions with that one? You want to see one more? I'll do one more kind of fast. I catch, I roll, get to here. He's keeping me away. I got him down. All right? Even if you're the tall guy, maybe you'll wrestle someone taller. Okay? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Let's try 1, 2. Now we're going to go, you're still going to use the same setup from earlier. Okay, but now we're going to go, knee's going to hit, Our partner's going to kind of half sprawl on it, okay? So Lukemon's going to kind of show you what our picture perfect single finish would be. Okay, I'm going to kind of chime in every now and then, but let's look at Lukemon.
All right, guys. So when I shoot my single, the most important part about finishing for me is where my shoulder is. So if I shoot the shot and my shoulder's behind this thigh where I want it to be, I feel very confident that I can finish every time. I get in trouble when my shoulder's out here in front, and they can sprawl on me, and it makes it a lot more difficult to pull in. So the biggest thing when I shoot my single is getting my shoulder behind his thigh. Right here, I'm glued to it. From there, if Nate sprawls, I'm pretty, right here, I'm behind the thigh. I can just shelf it, turn this foot up or down. First one I'm gonna show is down. He turns his knee down and just cover bounce on it, climb up. The other one, right here, my shoulder's up, Nate's still fighting into me pretty hard. I'm taking my forearm, going across his shoe, finding his heel, using this arm as kind of a crowbar into his hip, taking this foot, stepping up, and circling into him. So I don't have my shoulder in. It's kind of an uglier shot. Right here, all I'm going to do is close my hand to the mat.
That right there is that's the most important part. Okay? So Lukemon has to plant his hand to the mat. If Lukemon keeps his hands around his knee, Nate can continue to scoot his hips away, circle, right? As we try to run corner, that's where you get running a circle, right? Lukemon has to keep that hand planted and glued to the mat.
As soon as it's posted, I'm covering, and I need to get all my weight on my hands. And I'm just running corner, right back here, collecting my points. So again, I don't get my shoulder behind. Nate kind of sprawls on me. I'm posting on the mat, getting my weight into it. Running behind. He's going behind. He's not doing a circling motion. He's driving into his leg the whole time.
Yes.
He's driving into his ball. I want my chest to kind of be over my hand when I'm going. So right here, I'm not just circling and leaving my hands out here, but they keep circling with me. I need to circle, aim with my hand.
I've got that. Anybody want to see it again? Do one more fast. He'll do one kind of like how he would. He's going to give him a half sprawl. Boom, drive into him. Show. Drive them all the way to their belly. Any questions with that? Let's try it. 1, 2. What's your name? James. John. James. Watch. Not there. Go. Hey. Boom. Plants his hands. Drives into him. Step. Show. Beautiful. Give him a clap. 1, 2. John. Good job, dude. Oh, plants into him. Rotate. Boom. Good. 1, 2. All right, Easton. Okay, show us what to do when we're running this corner. Okay, and let's say sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves. Our shoulder's going to get low, and our partner's going to pull us to a shin whizzer. Okay, everybody know what a shin whizzer is? Okay, for those that do not, Nate is going to show you really quick. Go ahead. So Easton's going to run corner right here. Okay, so he's here. So Nate he goes down, he grabs his own shin, okay, his arms over top, and Easton has like his bicep trapped behind Nate's knee crease. Okay, we see that? Okay. All right. So I have my single leg. I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm running, my shoulder slips out, he gets stitched in with it, right? First thing I'm gonna do, turn this. I'm gonna want to get this hand capped above his knee. Okay, if I'm below the knee, he's just gonna bend it and keep turning away. I have to get this hand capped above the knee. I'm gonna switch my knees, post this hand, and I'm gonna shelf this up on this outside sleeve, okay? Right on my hip. What I like to do is I like to keep my hand through my legs like this. You guys see this? Right here. I can keep it here, keep it locked in. Okay. He might just be shinless, that's fine. He might be turning down if he does.
when I'm here, I'm gonna want to keep this hand posted. I'm gonna back steps, get this hole right here. You guys see this hole? I'm gonna put my head in this hole. Back step here, put my head to this hole. I'm doing my double. So my single leg. I turn around back step, my shoulder slips. I tap the knees above the knee. I'm gonna hold my hand, switch my knees, shelf it on my hip. I'm gonna keep this hand posted. I'm gonna back step, pivot off of this knee, pop my head through this hole.
All right, I have two things to add. One, go back in there at the very beginning. Whenever you're changing your knees, okay? If you're running corner, you're gonna be looking like you're parallel with them, right? Whenever you change knees, you wanna come back and make a T to where your shoulder, whenever you make a T, your shoulder is gonna be driving into their IT band. Okay, now he brings his left knee up, he shelves it, okay, and then now he can start popping his head out. Okay, that's number one. Number two, whenever he's back stepping, he's not going to back step and let this come off, his foot come off the shelf. He's back stepping to make sure Nate's leg stays long. Okay, so whenever he back steps, he wants to get, if there's any bend in Nate's knee, he wants it to go away. So now he can pop his head through and run to his double. You guys got that? So you're using like your elbow as you back step to straighten out right against their calf, straighten out Nate's leg. So watch his right elbow as he steps him back. Boom. Now he can pop his head out, and then now he can switch off to a double. Does that make sense to everybody? He's still coming. Yep.
One more thing to add, if you got a guy that's super stingy, and you have this outside chill, he's keeping his knee down really hard to keep your head out. I bring this left hand to his neck and his head, and I'll push it. He can't drive in the middle. My head's there. I still keep my chest low. Right. Okay. Get in here. I'll bring his hand up. I'll push it through my hand. Go to the back side. You should chin rigidly. I'm going to change my knees. Shoulders is forward.
Good?
Got it?
Try it. 1, 2. Go. What's up? Bang. Catch and roll. Oh, look at this. Yep. Change those knees. Yeah. And give him a clap. 1, 2. All right. Logan Cole. First of all, Logan Cole has a girlfriend. Let's give a round of applause.
Look at 18 years, guys. 18 years. Took him 23 years.
He's 25. First girlfriend. He's going to show you a cutback. So partner with this one, your job is going to be a halfway sprawl. Okay, so you're going to kind of halfway sprawl back, and then we're going to get your cutback.
So this one, I'm going to be in a lot better position. I hit my single, and I'm up like this. He isn't all the way back yet. I'm here. I see him start to sprawl. What I'm going to do is drop this hand to the mat, that outside hand, keep this one tight, and I'm just going to knee slide across his body as I bring his head up. So I'm here. I'm going to knee slide. All right? But this is going to be, I feel his weight starting to come on me. Before he gets all the way to 12, I'm just going to slide right through to the finish. Hit it, both hands to it, his weight starts to come on me. Dropping this outside hand, inside knee, knee sliding across as I lift my head up. I'll show a fast one.
What really makes this work, okay, is as Nate is half sprawling, Logan is going to knee slide with them, right? Because he wants to take the nice, easy, picture-perfect finish. Okay, but if Nate continues to move his feet away, that's when Logan is going to go pop his head to the far side. Okay, so watch him again. As he does this, he's going to kind of half knee slide into it a little bit. Now he can slide his knee across and cut back. Got that? You're not just going to be able to get extended and think you're going to pop your head across. You're going to make sure you pull your hands under you a little bit, pull your elbows back, and then now you can cut back. Okay?
Yeah, I'm chasing that original single finish first. I'm trying to get this way. Don't feel it, probably a little. So I'll hit it fast a couple times. You guys all got it? Just circle. Ready?
I got it. All right. We're gonna do the up back. From that same shot, that sweep single, Porter is gonna give me a small. This time he's gonna beat me too much. He's beating me too much, so it's still going around. I'm gonna go under. As I go under, I slide the both of my ankles like this, and I sit back with my heels. Okay, I'm not sitting under butt. I'm on two. If I'm keeping this roll, I post. As I post, I shoot my head under, and I slide my leg. My left hand close to the side. Back and it's over my chest of the seatbelt. Come across and I seatbelt. I can put my hand. My hand is like my elbow on the side. I'm not going to get all over my I keep my back on top of the chest. Good. I think my feet is rolling down. I'm going to close, slide under, and end up with my laces. What I do, and again, I'm back there. I pull it down a little bit, grab the back of the feeling right here, seatbelt across. I pose my right hand, my left foot will act like a shelf, then I just turn in, keep my weight. I'm going to add one thing. What's really important, okay, is we're posting that right hand. So what we don't want to see, this posting here. If you don't post your hand, okay, you're going to fall to your shoulder. And you're going to end up here, now you're going to end up with this little scramble, and it's kind of fast and kind of annoying, okay? So you're going to plant your hand, you're going to make a little water slide with your shoulder, and his head is going to fall off your shoulder. Does that make sense? Watch him go again. He plants his hand, pulls it across, he always bands hips off his shoulder. Now he keeps his feet out from under him. Now you can keep it shelf, and go to there, or you can either step across and do like a little curve. Okay, so you go that one. Or you can get to here, do everything the same. Now he's going to step over the equipment we have. Boom. Now you return. Okay? You can go fast, you can go do it. Okay, now we're going to start going and trying to punch okay, so start off, we're going to do a little drill. Okay, what we're going to do, Landon's going to go with the punch up in here to check, but the main idea with this drill, okay, is going to be whichever way the puncher's circling, we want to bring that elbow back, we want to bring our head across, and that leg is up. Okay? Once you watch the drill, go ahead. One person's going to start down, one person's going to circle. Okay? As you do this, sometimes you're going to have to give ground. Okay? The thing isn't just going to be the same spot, go back and forth. Sometimes you're going to have to give a little bit of ground to cut off the spot. Does that make sense? So all you're going to do, you're going to go back and forth. You take the feet. One partner can start down to the bad shot. The other partner is going to try running corner. Okay? And then all you're going to do, you're going to put these in. You're going to bring whichever way you're circling, that elbow goes back. Okay? Or cutting them off with your face. You got it? Do it? Try it. 1, 2. Okay, Mammy's going to show what happens when we chew. Okay, we're going to get stuck underneath. We're going to get to this elbow, pull our head across, and then we're going to look, reattach.
Okay? Watch.
How many of you guys can stop myself to get the front? One, this guy just bumped and I pulled down the elbow. Like that. Whoever I'm wrestling is really uncomfortable when I wipe my head to the opposite side. Okay. So, what we're going to be doing is facing ground here. I want to get this guy hitting ground. I'm circling. I'm posting my hand. I'm sliding my inside knee. That was always I grab. You don't like his grab? I'm underneath. Slowly circling up. Slowly. My elbow down. See that? My outside leg is up. Guys, can you shoot here? Why not? I have an arm. It's right here. I'm pulling down as tight as I can on the tricep. I do my head at the top. Planning. Eventually, I come up. I'm in creative state. You guys got that? All right. I'm not just sitting and I'm my headlock. You sit, you're in trouble. Got it? We'll read up for a shot now.
He's not grabbing the ball.
My path. Underneath. Here's my shag. Back. Right now. One fit is good. I'm going down by the chair. Yeah. I'm down by the side. Take the ground. My elbow back. Here on this. You got it? 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know what he's going to show you, okay? So, I think we're going into second time now, okay? So, this is going to be kind of more of a principle rather than a set of moves, okay? So I'm going to throw a couple different things at you. You kind of figure out which one works for you, okay? It's going to be close. Okay? My rule of thumb when I'm doing second shot, okay, my principle is just going to be, one, I'm doing this and I shoot and I miss, I'm not going to retreat. Okay, I'm not going to give ground. Okay, I'm not going to shoot my high front and then back up and now I'm going to go shoot again. Okay, I'm going to keep my momentum going forward. Okay, and then all of change my direction. Okay, so I'm not going to back right and out. I'm not going to retreat. Okay. I'm going to keep my momentum going forward and change what my ankle is, my step. Okay? And as I'm doing that, when I do that, my head is going to stay low at the low hinge. Okay? So my head never comes back higher than his head. So I'm just going to throw a couple at you. I'm going to try to stick it for a single. Kind of like our little routine that we're doing with singles. So let's say I shoot a high crunch. I miss. I come up. I'm not going to back out. I'm just up straight to my single. Okay? I got to look fast. I get up and go. I shoot. Okay? I know you guys heard me this one line earlier. But let's say I go to my drag. As I roll the drag, I don't see it. Now I go to my single. I'm not making a drag, I'm really trying to get it, right? Or, I'm trying to do a leg. I miss my single, I'm going to come right back up, I'm going to do it again. I go here, shoot my single, I miss. I pull at the elbow, I shoot it again. Okay? I just want you kind of go out and make it a little freedom to kind of find a way to get to your single. High crotch, miss. I'm going to single. Okay? Good? 1, 2.
When your partner's gonna sprawl on you, okay? Your partner sprawls on you, where's all this weight going? Going down, right? You just do it next. You go. Now he's falling down. Okay, so I have to see him. All I'm gonna do is here, and shoot this bar at the end of like alright? See how high the arm is? Grab it. Okay, you can take it this way, you can try this to help you move back. Alright? I'm gonna stay high. Down. Alright? My shot, like, he starts to fall on you, I can feel this weight. Instead of walking here, walk here, he fell down. He falls down, I pop my head and try to put my chest again. Alright? I put my chest in again. Sneak it in. Want to know a little secret about snakes? Everyone gets a snake and they lift their arm up like this. Maybe that's a good jump rhythm, alright? See that gap? That's where his head is, alright? Instead of moving up, I'm going to put it down. You're still holding it. That's the extra tight. So what's on the kind of.
You know that you're keeping it chin. Okay? Get down. Alright, you got 10 minutes left. Try it. If you have any questions, only ask me. Ask me later. Let's do it. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Get me out of this room. Come on. Look at somebody else. Somebody else. We'll take it 1, 2. Here, 1, 2. Come on, come on. Come on through. Come on. Ready. One, 2. One, 2. Who else? All right, last one. Bam! 1, 2. One, 2. Hey, bring it in really close. You hear me? Okay. Go. More right now. Okay. Job. Keep on going. You can go to the back. Then you'll be ready to do the verse tomorrow morning. Okay? And that's where you're going to meet your